Hello everyone, I'm Harry and welcome to our channel. Today we are diving deep into a question that has puzzled humanity for centuries. A question that, if answered, could rewrite everything we thought we knew. Are we truly the masters of our own history? Or were there others? Others who came from the stars, guiding our ancestors, shaping our world in ways we are only now beginning to comprehend? What if everything we know about ancient civilizations is wrong? What if the gods they worshipped were actually extraterrestrials? From the Great Pyramids of Egypt to mysterious Sanskrit texts in India. There's evidence that suggests humans were not alone. Stay tuned as we uncover 5 shocking signs that ancient civilizations may have been alien. Join me, Harry, as we embark on this incredible journey. We will examine evidence that mainstream archaeology often dismisses. Evidence that points to a breathtaking, almost unbelievable conclusion. Could it be that the magnificent structures of the past, the advanced knowledge, the very myths and legends of our ancestors, are not just stories, but records of encounters with beings not of this earth? Ancient astronaut theorists say, yes, and today, we will explore why. Prepare to have your minds opened and perhaps blown. So, let's begin our journey with perhaps the most iconic, the most mystifying structure on Earth, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Standing as a silent sentinel on the desert plateau, it screams a message across the millennia. But what is that message? Mainstream Egyptology tells us it's a tomb, a pharaoh's final resting place. But is it truly that simple? I ask you, could there be more, much more, to this ancient wonder than we are led to believe? The sheer scale, the precision, it defies conventional explanation, doesn't it? It challenges our very understanding of ancient capabilities. Consider the numbers, the mind-boggling mathematics encoded within its very stones. We're talking about 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons, some, like the granite slabs in the king's chamber, tipping the scales at an astonishing 80 tons. How, I ask you, how did an ancient civilization supposedly equipped with only rudimentary tools of copper and stone, quarry, transport, and lift these colossal blocks with such pinpoint accuracy? Modern engineers, with all our advanced technology, admit that replicating such a feat today would be a monumental challenge, if not impossible, especially with the same degree of precision. And what about that precision? The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an accuracy that is simply astounding, an accuracy modern builders would struggle to achieve. Its sides are almost perfectly equal, its angles precise. Coincidence? Or evidence of a far more advanced knowledge than we credit our ancestors with? And then there's its celestial connection, the pyramid's alignment with Orion's belt. Now let us journey eastward, to ancient India, a land of profound spiritual traditions, epic tales, and incredibly, detailed descriptions of sophisticated flying machines. Yes, you heard me correctly. Thousands of years before the Wright brothers, before Leonardo da Vinci even dreamed of flight, ancient Indian texts, the Vedas and the Puranas, speak of Vimanas. These weren't just mythical chariots of the gods, the descriptions are often startlingly technical. Could these be accounts of actual advanced aircraft, perhaps of extraterrestrial origin? The possibility is electrifying. The Sanskrit epics, like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, are replete with vivid accounts of these Vimanas. They are described as aerial vehicles used by the gods, capable of incredible speeds, maneuverability, and even interstellar travel. We read of aerial battles, of cities in the sky, of gods soaring through the heavens in these magnificent crafts. Are these mere poetic fancy, the product of fertile imaginations? Or could they be eyewitness accounts, attempts by ancient people to describe technology they witnessed but could not fully comprehend, technology that was literally alien to them? Consider the Samarangana Sutradhara, an 11th century treatise on classical Indian architecture. An entire section of this incredible text is devoted to the construction of Vimanas. Let us now fly, perhaps in a Vimana of our own imagination, across the Pacific to the arid plains of Peru, home to one of the world's most baffling and colossal mysteries, the Nazca Lines. Etched into the desert floor, these enormous geoglyphs depict animals, plants, geometric shapes, and humanoid figures. But here's the truly astonishing part. These intricate designs are so vast that they can only be fully recognized and appreciated from high in the sky. Why? Why would an ancient culture create art that they themselves could not fully see from the ground? These incredible figures, a monkey with a spiraling tail, a perfectly proportioned spider, a hummingbird with a wingspan of hundreds of feet, and the enigmatic astronaut figure were created between 500 BCE and 500 CE by the Nazca culture. They were made by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nazca Desert, revealing the lighter-colored earth underneath. The precision and scale are breathtaking. Some lines stretch for miles, perfectly straight across the uneven, hilly terrain. Chapter 4. Gods in Spaceman Suits, the Alien Likeness in Ancient Art. Across the globe, in vastly different cultures separated by oceans and millennia, we find a recurring and frankly unsettling theme: ancient depictions of their gods or revered beings that bear a striking resemblance to what we today might describe as aliens, or beings in some sort of protective suits. Is this mere coincidence, a trick of pareidolia, or are our ancestors trying to tell us something profound about the true nature of those they worshipped and interacted with? I believe the evidence points to the latter, to a literal interpretation. Let's journey to ancient Sumer, the cradle of civilization in Mesopotamia. Their cuneiform tablets, some of the oldest writings known to man, speak of the Anunnaki, powerful beings who came from the heavens to earth. Depictions of these Anunnaki often show them as tall figures, sometimes with unusual headgear that resembles helmets, or carrying strange handbags or pinecone-like objects. They are credited with giving humanity knowledge, laws, and civilization itself. Were these gods purely mythological figures, or could they have been flesh-and-blood extraterrestrial visitors, as ancient astronaut theorists contend? Then we travel to Mesoamerica, to the Mayan civilization, renowned for their advanced astronomy and mathematics. Chapter 5. The Spark of Creation, Alien Intervention in Human DNA. The story of human evolution as told by mainstream science is one of gradual change, natural selection, and survival of the fittest over millions of years. But what if there's a missing piece to this puzzle? A crucial element that science is reluctant to acknowledge or investigate fully. I'm talking about the persistent mystery of the missing link. That elusive transitional fossil or series of fossils that definitively connects us to our primate ancestors. And more profoundly, what if the incredible leap in human intelligence and consciousness wasn't entirely natural, but guided or even engineered? Could it be the result of alien intervention? For decades, scientists have searched for this missing link, and while many important hominid fossils have been found charting a general path, the precise moment, the exact mechanism that transformed an ape-like creature into Homo sapiens with our unique cognitive abilities, our capacity for abstract thought, complex language, and self-awareness, remains shrouded in mystery. There seems to be a sudden explosion of brain capacity and intelligence in our lineage that is difficult to explain through gradual Darwinian evolution alone. Is it possible that an external catalyst, a non-terrestrial influence, was involved? Ancient astronaut theorists propose a truly mind-bending yet increasingly discussed possibility that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past and played a direct role in human evolution, perhaps through sophisticated genetic engineering. Chapter 6. The Forbidden Knowledge, Why Science Ignores the Alien Connection. So, we've looked at pyramids that defy conventional construction methods, ancient Indian texts describing highly advanced flying machines, colossal earthworks in Peru visible only from the sky, widespread ancient depictions of alien-like gods in what appear to be spacesuits, and even the startling possibility of genetic intervention in our own evolution. The evidence, when viewed collectively, is compelling, isn't it? It paints a picture of a past far different from the one in our history books. So why, I ask you, why does mainstream science, mainstream academia, so often dismiss these possibilities out of hand or ridicule those who investigate them? Why is the ancient astronaut theory still considered fringe by many established institutions? Could it be that there's an inherent bias within the established scientific community? A deep-seated reluctance to challenge the status quo, to overturn decades, even centuries of accepted historical and anthropological narratives that have been painstakingly built? To admit that ancient civilizations might have had help from extraterrestrial visitors would require a complete rewriting of history, a paradigm shift of monumental proportions. And paradigm shifts, as history shows us, are often met with fierce resistance from those heavily invested in the current understanding, both intellectually and professionally. Chapter 7. The Truth is Out There. What do you believe? We've journeyed through ancient mysteries, from the enigmatic pyramids of Giza to the technologically advanced flying Vimanas of India, from the giant Nazca lines meant for sky viewers, to the unsettlingly familiar faces of alien-like gods in ancient art, and even into the very code of our DNA, questioning our origins. The signs are everywhere, my friends, for those willing to open their eyes and minds to see them. The question is no longer if there's evidence pointing to extraterrestrial contact, but how we choose to interpret it. Is it all coincidence, misinterpretation, the product of overactive imaginations? Or is it a trail of breadcrumbs left by ancient astronauts, leading us to a truth about our past that is far stranger and more magnificent than we ever dared to dream? If even 1% of this is true, our entire history needs rewriting. What do you think? Were ancient civilizations actually alien colonies? Comment below your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing theories.